Hello again, this is Mr. Sarple here again, physics here again, always happy and cheerful to help other people get good grades, excellent grades. You see my little bit of humour there, as you can see right now. Well, that's about it really, but let's carry on. What I've got here for you is a question here for you, especially for year 8s and year 9s and possibly beyond that as well. Students obviously past, present and also future, maybe also an alternate universe as well. Maybe we shouldn't have said that, but there you go. Or I do mean well though. So essentially what we have got here is that if you've got a circuit here really, you've got a simple circuit here as you can see here right now, and what we're going to have here right now is essentially we've got two resistors in series here right now. And what I've also done is that you've actually got current of 3 amps flowing through the circuit, and you've got a cell that basically has got a 50 watt, it's a 50 watt cell here. So essentially we've got a 50 watt cell connected in series with two resistors, and then what we have is a voltmeter here connected in parallel across the resistor. So the voltmeter is connected across the resistor, and we have basically 3 amps flowing through. And what we're going to do is that we're going to calculate the R2, R1 value, the value for the resistor. And to do that, we need to use a formula. Now, essentially we've got 27 volts basically across the resistor 1 here, and we've got 3 amps over here. Now to do this question is a formula basically to apply, and the formula we can actually use a triangle to show how we can rearrange the equation. This is a classic equation. Normally people call it Ohm's law at GCSE level, but essentially what you need to know in order to actually calculate the equation. So V is a voltage, I is a symbol for current, R is basically the resistance value for that particular resistor that we're going to work out. So in order to work this out is that we need to first of all look at what we want to work out here. We want to work out the resistor. So you put your finger on resistance like so, and you ask yourself the question, what's sitting in the top and what's sitting in the bottom? So essentially we got the V on the top, I on the bottom, and in doing so we can write this equation out again by saying R is equal to voltage divided by current. Let's go for that again. So essentially what we have is we can hide the resistance value, that's the one we want to work out, and then what we have is V in the top, you can see from there, I in the bottom like is shown here right now, and we can have, therefore we have R equals V divided by I. Now if you turn the handle again, I shouldn't have done that now, sort of taking away my focus on my question. So the voltage is 27 volts here. Divide that by the current, which is 3 amps flowing through here, and therefore your answer is going to be 9, and the answer is going to be 9 ohms. That's a symbol basically for ohms there. So what we need to do really is we can look at the question again and say, as long as the voltage across here is 27 volts and you've got 3 amps flowing through the resistor here, all you have to do is 27 divided by 3 will essentially give you your resistance, which is basically equal to your 9 ohms. And that's basically the symbol basically for ohms, is an omega sign, ohms. Now, second part of the question basically is, you've got 50 volts across altogether, across the cell here, 50 volts, we've got 50 volt cell here, we've got 27 volts altogether here. How much more do we need in order to make up 50 volts? Well, all we have to do basically is that we do 50 volts, take away 27, and that's going to be 23 volts altogether. And that's the way we actually work out the voltage here. Now, that's done now. And basically, in order to actually calculate the resistance value, again, what you need to do is you do the resistance is equal to your voltage divided by current, as shown by this here, where you got your resistance is equal to the voltage in the top, current sitting in the bottom, as you can see here, and that's basically shown by the formula here. Now, unfortunately, you need a calculator for this because the voltage is 23 volts. Current is going to be your 3 amps, and therefore you can actually work out the value basically here. So that's what your job's going to be. So your resistance value is going to be measured in ohms again. Now, you can obviously play this back again in more detail, but please feel free to leave some questions or any comments about the video. Okay, and obviously I'm happy to basically run through the video again. But leave your comments and give me a thumbs up if you think the video is great, obviously. But please do leave your comments. Your comments are very important for me to basically make more videos that will help my students as well. Here's a couple of questions I'd like you to have a look at for me first of all, please. Here's one question, as you can see right now. Here's the second question here as well. So, but you've got two questions I'd like you to have a look at and basically answer, please, in your own time. And I'll put the feedback on in a couple of days' time.